This is what happens when you forget to turn the crock pot off and walk away for a couple hours. It smells terrible. Teeth. I have teeth. 3D printed teeth. They're not perfect. There's some screw ups down at the bottom nubbins where the supports were and it didn't print right, but that's fine because they're just going to be shoved into clay anyway. See, like this. Just shoving them right in there. Basically, I'm pressing in the teeth, one, to get placement how I want, and two, that indentation into the clay, that hole for the plug, which are the teeth. When I make the mold, they'll be in there. So when it comes time to assemble everything. Oh, look at him, he's starting to look pretty. When it comes time to assemble everything, the head will be cast separate from the bottom jaw, and then the teeth I'll be able to glue into the mouth. That way the mold for the head, if I did everything all at once, it creates all these overhangs and capture points, and the mold will probably fail. As you can see, speed things up here. I'm just placing all the teeth, and I keep putting that bottom jaw back just to see how it looks. So now, same thing with the bottom jaw. Throwing in the teeth. I didn't really like the look of the big ones, the large teeth on the bottom jaw. I think that'd be too much. So, just poking some in there, testing it out, seeing how it looks. So to help secure teeth in there, I need more clay, but it's still a soup. So I'm gonna get this and put some in the freezer. I hope it works. Freezer seemed to have worked somewhat. It's like a lava cake. Oh, with my screw up of leaving the clay in the crock pot way too long, I think I ran to a store or something. I don't remember, but it's very, very mushy, and a bit warm to the touch. But we'll make do with what we got. I just need to bulk up the jaw a bit more so those teeth have enough that they can plug into, so I can make those holes that everything be glued together. Yeah, this one here, if it would focus, it's weird. It was a failed print, and I don't know how it did that. So I just threw that in my bits box. Maybe it can be used somewhere else. It's like some weird spine on a little monster or something. So, with the extra clay on the jaw, we got teeth. This makes me happy. All the pieces finally together. What it's supposed to look like. Yeah. Now for some detail. So for skin texture, I'm doing a lot of little swirls. I want this skin to look like it's rippling. Because the idea of this, the living nest, it's that things are moving underneath it. And what you just saw there, I just try to use a texture just to see how it look. Didn't like it. I want to stick with the swirls. Building up a bit of clay around the mandibles. And just continuing with that skin texture all over. And it looks a little rough right now, but there's a secret tool that'll make it look better. And we'll get there soon enough. But just enjoy some sped up swirlies. More texture. Just roughening that texture all over. Sorry for fast camera movements. I think I say in every video, I'm still figuring all of this out. I'm still doing texture where the jaw is going to cover up, just in case any peeks through. It'll also help with the paint job because it gives texture to, you know, give it more depth and everything. Just adding a bit more on the lip so it's not just, you know, a flat thing. There's really no plan going into this. I'm just at the moment doing what feels like I should be doing. And I do that with a lot of my projects. I have a base idea and I just start working on it with no plan. And whatever happens, happens. Also getting that texture on the jaw. Make sure it's same as the rest of the head, so it ties in together. And there's a little bit extra clay I needed to add on the back to fill in a gap. So I'm just bulking that out a bit as well. Here I'm just adding clay to give the bottom jaw more of a lip. Smoothing it out with the fingies before getting the round tool. I kind of blend it all in with that swirly texture. And just like on the top lip, doing the same texture on the bottom lip. Here I just got a soft brush and I'm just going over it to get any little bits of loose clay off, or any little things of dust or any, whatnot that might have settled down on it. That super secret thing I mentioned, it's fire. Fire. So monster clay is, as you saw, can get melty with heat. So I'm just using this little torch just to go over my swirly skin texture, and it's melting it down some, just to soften all those hard edges and blend it together. So you may have noticed the little bubbling up that happened when I held the heat on there for a little too long. That wasn't planned, but I liked it. So it's a happy little accident. So I kept doing it. It gives a variety for the texture, and it fits in the theme of the whole bugs and infestation and nastiness. So I got my weird swirls. They've been toned down a fair amount, but still visible. When I do paint, it'll pick it up. And like I said, the little boil growth type areas, I'm happy with that happy little accident. So I'm just looking around. I want to add more of those little boil areas. So I need more fire. So I forgot to hit record while I was adding more detail, but went a little crazy. Got these boil pox marks all over it now. It's a vary up that detail. It's gonna be cool. I'll paint it up because that's what the detail's for, just to give the paint job some dimension. Hopefully, I mean, sure, it all comes together. Next part is molding, which is scary. So, next time.